everyone, my name is Kitty. Today I'd like to share with you some of the best accelerator programs I've participated in and great funding sources to apply to. I'm making this video because I've been asked questions like these a lot, so I thought I'd summarize this here. Just in case you don't know me, I'm an engineer and innovator. I spent more than 10 years working on cold systems such as in 0.3 Kelvin, 2 Kelvin, and 0 to 10 degrees Celsius, and designing human-centered devices for low-resource settings. I have been an entrepreneur working on my social enterprise, Ideabatic, focusing on last-mile vaccine cold chain issues since 2014. So far, Ideabatic has won 14 prizes and participated in 5 accelerators or incubators. First, I will talk about the accelerator or incubator type of programs I've completed that I will recommend. By the way, all of them are free and do not cost you any equity. Some of them even give you money. First, I will start with the best overall program. I would definitely recommend the Enterprise Fellowship program from the Royal Academy of Engineering. So I won this in 2018, and perhaps I'd recommend checking any of the 3 programs offered by the Enterprise Hub at the Royal Academy of Engineering. Okay, let me tell you why. For the Enterprise Fellowship, which is the one I got, you will receive 4 things. 1, funding. It's either 50 or 60k for 1 year, which is for the whole duration of the fellowship. Second, training. This is similar to many accelerator or incubator programs where you get access to training programs, seminar, workshop, one-to-one sessions. Third, mentorship. You will get a mentor who is a fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering. Just to give you a background, that these fellows are people who represent the nation's best engineering researchers, innovators, entrepreneurs, business and industry leaders. Election to the Academy is by invitation only. About 50 fellows are elected each year by peer review from nominations made by existing fellows. My mentor was fantastic, and he helped me on both business and the technical side of the things. And for me, this was much more valuable than just the funding itself. Last but not least, for me, the best part of this fellowship is that you will receive lifelong support. Yes, that's right. You don't pay anything to be a member like some of the institutions. Once you're selected into these programs, you're in it forever. You still get access to one-to-one training sessions, workshops, and access to the network to help grow your business after the end of your fellowship. From time to time, they introduce me to people who were helpful for the business. I also have opportunities to apply for funding that is restricted to people who have a relationship with the RNG. For example, recently I won the Engineering X Pandemic Preparedness funding to upgrade the Smile vaccine carrier. The RNG also invite me to speak at events, which is good exposure. So yes, I would say this is the best overall accelerator type of thing I've ever done. There's no other program that comes anywhere close to this, in my opinion. Okay, so some people ask me if you have to be an engineer to apply for that. No, you don't have to be. I know people who don't have engineering backgrounds who got into the program and are great entrepreneurs. Next are the programs with the best seminar speakers. For me, they are the MassChllange UK and the White City Innovator program. Now, I was in the last cohort of the MassChllange UK in 2016, so the information might be a bit dated. There's no more UK program now, unfortunately, but they still run programs in many countries. When I did it, there was a large variety of seminar and workshops that spanned across so many fields, and the speakers were just amazing. The mentor network was huge. I think it is definitely worth checking out. They do accelerators for specific sectors, and they have a Switzerland program now. I won a £25,000 cash prize at the end of the program, so it was an amazing bonus. The other program with the best seminar speakers for me is the White City Innovator program. This time, instead of being in the last cohort, I was in the first cohort in 2017. We had maybe 8 teams in it. It was run by the Imperial Innovations. It was a much smaller program compared to the MassChllange UK, but I was truly amazed by the quality of their speakers. This information, again, might be a bit dated now, but I think it's worth checking out the program. Next, I will talk about something that is quite special. It's for those working on something with a focus on impact or social good. This is the Cultivator program at the Centre for Global Equality in Cambridge. If you're already a Cultivator member, you can fast forward to the funding part. So, this is not a traditional accelerator or incubator. For me, it's more like a one-to-one tailored incubator with a wonderful community, with people working on something that is good for mankind or the environment. This is why it's my favourite institute in Cambridge. CGE has a close link with the Cambridge University, and you can also apply for funding for field visits or field trials. CGE has helped me with funding applications, finding volunteers, getting field trials ready, legal and contract issues, and business advice. One thing I really like in the CGE community is the people. They are just the most friendly and helpful bunch. The whole atmosphere is about sharing and helping each other. It is also very humble too. Every time I meet them online or in person, it just energizes me and keeps me motivated about everything I do. It's just an incredible place. So definitely check it out if you're a social entrepreneur. So now, let's move on to grants and funding. Social entrepreneurs, you definitely have to check out Expo 2020 Dubai's Expo Live Impact Innovation Grant. Bear in mind that Expo will now be postponed to 2021, and this means that you should send your application in sooner rather than later, before the scheme closes. Besides the $100,000 you will receive, you'll be a part of the community of 120 innovator teams doing impactful things around the world. You also have the opportunity to showcase your innovation at the Expo next year in Dubai. The Expo Live team is the entity that runs the scheme. There is a yearly summit in Dubai where all innovators funded by the program all gather together to learn new things, share experiences, and speak to potential collaborators. The Expo Live team help us connect with potential collaborators and send us to meetings that are helpful for the business. They're truly an amazing grant funder, so make sure you check them out. Next, I will mention again the Royal Academy of Engineering's fellowship, as it does come with funding and it provides you so much more opportunity to future funding. The enterprise team is great to work with, and that's the funder you would dream of having. Right, I hope some of this is useful for you, and thank you for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. Bye for now.